Welcome back to Politics as Usual, episode 78. Joe has still not recovered from his 1-for-1 3-point outing in that pickup game that he played last week.
Yeah, Bob Cousy came and locked that man down, and he had
Hey,
to
come on,
ice
man.
his knees,
Hey,
man.
come on,
Yeah,
man. Come on, man. We can't do that. we can't do him like that, man.
not the man Bob Cousy, bro.
Not Bob Cousy, man. Is that Bel Air Rose?
Yes, it is, brother.
Nigga just casually
they just casually poured Billa Rose into
Bel Air Rose on the camera.
into a plastic tumbler. Like I love the niggerness here. Yeah.
Hey, we moved shadow to the end, baby. We got money, but we gonna live broke. Nigga, I got paper forks and paper plates all over the house, baby.
Hey,
That's real. That's real life. But yeah, I'm here. Ronnie is here. Joe's here. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. I mean,
Nigga, Joe was not here.
Fee is here. Joe is not here. Fee is here. Joe is not. I caught myself, nigga. It's been a long week, man. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about, but gentlemen, how was everything?
it's good, man. I mean, this typically isn't the forum for it, but just let me tell the people that I saw the Batman last night. Please go watch that. Highly recommend. A lot of people getting out of pocket with the reviews talking about best comic book of all time, but it's damn good. Like it bucks conventions. So yeah, make sure you check that out. I just wanted to say that.
I will
really
say
quick.
it's funny that people are saying that when this week has been the 5-year anniversary of the actual best comic book movie of all time.
Yeah.
One Logan. I haven't seen the Batman yet. I of course read the plot synopsis already because it's me. One of the things that I called out upon seeing the trailer, did Ronnie confirm to me that it was true. I'm just here to hate on Battinson. Ronnie dropped a review on YouTube earlier on the KWC channel. Go check that out. When the bootleg becomes available, your boy will watch, and I will be hating on Robert Pattinson.
Just hold out for HBO Max. It's dropping on HBO Max like real soon. So yeah.
I'm waiting for it so I can watch in the comfort of my home.
That shit 3 hours, man. I ain't trying to watch a 3-hour detective movie, nigga.
Man, come on.
Shit. But before
I'm not trying to watch that shit in the theaters.
I
watch
watch it in the theater. I go to Vestavia in them good theaters, bro. Have me a nice little drink. They bring the chicken to your fucking seat, bro.
Yeah, I was in the recliner seat last night. I damn near fell asleep in there. I was so damn comfortable. Like,
that's the one up the street from my crib, but nah, man. I if I'm gonna be watching something for 3 hours, y'all know me. I'll watch a Michael Bay film for 3 hours because I know it's gonna be explosions.
All right, man.
And some cheap comedy thrown in there. That's all I desire out of movies, nigga. I am the movie equivalent of rap fans that I hate. Long as the production, long as the beat good, long as there's some bass knocking, I'm good. As long as I got a beat you can dance to, I'm straight, nigga. I don't want to notice editing in movies.
But with that said, it's like a lot of, and you are going to notice them. It's like a lot of shots in this movie that's like really fucking fire. Like the one in, like I'll give you this one, the one in the trailer where the Batmobile knocks over the Penguin's car, and then the Penguin is like upside down. He's looking out the window, and you can see the boots of the Batman walking towards him. Yeah, it's like plenty of shit like that in the movie. So yeah.
I mean, I said going into it, as much as I've been hating on Robert Pattinson, I said I thought the movie was going to be great.
You did.
To me, he'd be a better Nightwing, who is my favorite superhero, by the way. So that's not an insult. But yeah, I'm glad it's his own universe. I'm not, again, I like the Batfleck version of Batman.
Yeah.
Beat niggas up, making other superhero humans flinch, relentlessly dedicated to the mission. That's my favorite iteration of Batman. But I'm happy that the movie is actually good. Lee, shut up. Shut up, Lee. Lee says Logan can't be the best superhero movie of all time.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Whole documentary on her cell phone. Nigga,
Hey,
shut up,
that part bothered the hell out of me. Like it's almost like I can't like. It's almost like it's getting to a point where I can't overlook it because I rewatched it not too long ago, and I was like,
see, that's where you fucked up. I've only seen that movie twice. Once in the theater and once when the black and white drop. That's it.
Yeah.
I that movie too. I shed a thug tear in the theater when Professor X, when Logan was carrying Professor X. I had a lot of shit going on at the time. I shut up, Lee. See,
Bro, it had cuts. Like it was a continuous stream that she recorded, but it had cuts in it.
This is why we don't talk about movies, because Lee comes in here and gets all cinephile and shit for niggas. Anyway, man, let's get to some music to drop. Check out the Batman. Check out Ronnie's review on it. I'm sure Lee will be dropping some lovely esoteric video essay on the shit like he always does when these movies drop, and explain to niggas the shit that they missed. And I'm not saying that pejoratively. Like, Lee is really great at video essays. Like, check out his channel, The Fake Critic. Yeah, let's get some music to drop. Ronnie, did you listen to the Cool Kids?
Yeah, I did.
So the Cool Kids yesterday dropped. They're dropping a triple album called Shit Got Weird, but they're doing it in parts. It's like Swim Life 3. So we got album. Yeah, see, what are your thoughts?
Hey, you sound like you.
Yeah, it sounded like you went on the water real quick. Yeah.
But first of all, let me say RP to Jermaine, this brother in our Madden League, suddenly passed away. His brother Andre informed us, I think Wednesday, that he had passed away. Don't know how he died, so RP to him. We're gonna do something special in the league to make sure that his legacy carries on as long as we playing in that league. To the Cool Kids, to the Cool Kids album, I listened to it probably about 1.5 times through. Like I listen to mostly lifestyle rap, like Currency, Larry June, like Wiz Khalifa. Like, them are the niggas I listen to. The Cool Kids used to be like upper echelon of like lifestyle rap. They ain't got it no more, man. I'm sorry, bro. They ain't got it. Like, all the features, them niggas, like Larry June probably got the best verse on the whole CD. And who was that other nigga that Babyface Ray, I think was that nigga name? Babyface Ray. Like, you won't try to get smoked by Babyface Ray, bro.
I mean, to be fair, it ain't like the Cool Kids are like great rappers.
But that's what I'm saying. Babyface Ray, no disrespect, is not a great rapper, and he's smoking these niggas. Like the beat, they should have went outside of Chuck's production for this, because like on Mikey Rock's solo projects, his production has been phenomenal. Like, his ear for beats is great. I don't know what the fuck Chuck was listening to, but that shit just sound like it's one fucking large 808. Like, he made this CD for niggas who got 215s in the trunk, and nobody who has 215s in the trunk is listening to the Cool Kids. So who the fuck are you making this shit for, my nigga? Like, I'm just saying, bro. When I had my beat in my fucking Hummer, I wasn't playing the Cool Kids. I wasn't riding down the street listening to the Cool Kids. I was listening to some nigga shit, and this is not no shit. I don't like it, man. It had about like 4 or 5 tracks. I'm probably about to delete the shit off my phone. But this shit was ass, man. I'm sorry.
So you're saying if you had a physical copy, it'd be a weed plate?
I wouldn't break down my good weed on that. I would have threw that shit out the window, bro. Like, man. I really fuck with like Mikey Rocks, and this is no disrespect. The shit. I hope the other projects that come after this are better, but now I'm really not looking forward to them, because this shit was trash, bro.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So I'm actually surprised, because I don't think I'm like as tough on it as you are, Fee. Because like I said, like the latter half of the album, like, it actually like really picks up, and I enjoyed that. But there's so much just boom, boom, boom. In the first half of the album, like, it's repetitive, monotone, and true enough, like, they have like this minimalist like style when it comes to the music, at least. But yeah. Like, I could have done without that entire first half of the album, because if you just give me 8 to 10 tracks, 8 tracks and the skits, I'm cool. But yeah.
I think before AJ go, I think it was the project is entirely too long, especially if you're going to be dropping 3 projects. Like, you don't give me no fucking 18 tracks from you niggas with the same sound and beat. Everything sounded like Black Mags, bro. Like, and I don't want to keep hearing the same beat over and over for no fucking hour, bro. I think I got to like track 14 or 15 and I was at work and I turned that shit off because I'm like, hey man, you're not about to ruin my work day with this bullshit, man. I listen to the rest when I'm on my way home. That shit trash, man. I'm sorry.
Lee said if De La Soul made Walk to the Store music, the cool kids make Loitering at the Store music, and not a good store either. Maybe Kmart.
Damn.
So I mean, yeah, the album has no melodic elements whatsoever. Like it's all low end. Like, so if anyone who's ever like mixed or produced a record, you know, like low end, high end, the mids, like all that, having balance in that is important. You don't want too much of either. And in this case, vocally, typically if you're a man and you're rapping, you're in the middle. So there's not a lot of high end shit on this album. So there's no ambiance. Like it's all kick drums and 808s, and like the snare and the hi-hats, I guess, are bringing the energy for the higher end. But it's 21 tracks long. And I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skits and interludes. So it's 16 songs. And if you're putting out a triple album, you don't need to do that. Like,
no.
Everything sounds like a Black Mag, like Fee said, it sounds like a Black Mags like ripoff. And like, I mean, it's some cut, like the second half of the album, like I think when you get to like It's Yours Part 2, like the album picks up. But like on the first half, like I think the only joint that I really rock, like Scam Likely was cool. Either Scam Likely or Pick Up on Line 6. I can't remember. One of them was cool. And then the rest of that shit was just like Dapper Dan Leather was alright. But it's just like, I will say they flip. There's I don't know how many of y'all have seen the Boosie video where he's laying in the bed. And he like, this shit's some pressure. I'm finna start coming over here.
Oh yeah, hey, that was the one song because that shit got stuck in my head because it was so fucking catchy. Like, I'm
finna start coming over here. Like that.
Yeah,
that
It's
joint
some pressure.
is fire. Even with Guap Dad, I don't have a beef with Guap Dad aside from the fact his name is Guap Dad 4000. But he like that joint, like they needed more of that on there because it had more high energy shit. But yeah, I'm not really interested in hearing it. I'm gonna listen to the other 2 projects, but I think they should have just, after Special Edition Grandmaster Deluxe, they should have just left because Volumes wasn't that great. You know, there was some production from the Alchemist on there, but like y'all came back, y'all did what y'all need to do with Special Edition Grandmaster. Like bounce after that. Like y'all, it's good y'all back together, whatever. But we don't need a triple album from you niggas.
Well, I think like when they separated, when they started doing their own thing, like solo, like the things that Mikey Rocks had got good at was experimenting with the music, like getting different production, using the melodies, like messing with the auto-tune a little bit while still staying true to his subject matter. Like when he get back with Chuck, it's like all that goes out the window because you're rapping over Chuck beats. But I think Mike shines better with the melodic shit. Like to me, I think his best project is Premier Politics. Like, and that's when he was starting to flirt with the auto-tune a little bit. So I think that you're missing a whole lot of Mikey Rocks on this project. Like he wasn't able to shine because it's like we're focused on Chuck's production on this shit.
Yeah, and like I think that's the thing I liked about like Special Edition Grandmaster Deluxe was the fact that there's so much like Mikey shines a lot on it without having to go super heavy on the auto-tune. The features were great. I mean, I'm looking at Special Edition Grandmaster Deluxe right now, and like, you know, Hannibal Buress is on the goddamn intro. You got Travis Barker doing the drums on one joint. You got Bodie James and Smoke Diz on a song, Jeremiah on another song, Larry June A-Track, Tennille came back, Sid had a feature, Joyce, like there was so many dope features on Special Edition Grandmaster, and since then it's just like I don't really care. Like Volumes was just boring. I can't even remember a song off Volumes. I forgot that shit came out. That shit just it's boring. It came and went, and this is like for them to postpone this as much as they did, and then for it to be a triple album, it's like and everyone I see on Twitter that talk, of course Chuck is retweeting shit. Man, Chuck went stupid on the beats, like as in he just like hit his head and stopped. Like he just kept making the same fucking beat over and over again at varying tempos. Like,
hey, look, this nigga Chuck been making too much barbecue and not enough beats. Where you cooking up the wrong shit, my nigga.
Yeah, he not. Yeah, it's that's not where it's at, man.
Yeah,
and
yeah. I want to hear I think I'll probably listen to Mikey's album, but Chuck's album at this point, I'm like, I might skip that one, bro. Because
man, last time Chuck he dropped like a whole beat tape, that shit was fire. Like I don't it had to be like maybe 9 or 10 years from now, but that shit was fire. So I was actually looking forward to this because I like Chuck's production. But goddamn, boy, you talk about a letdown, boy. Woo.
Yeah, nah. I was thoroughly. I mean, I'm finna start coming over here. It's gonna get some spins. But the rest of that shit is, I'll end up forgetting that the shit came out. Speaking, Fee, did you listen to the Pusha joint?
Nah. I think I was doing something at work. I didn't get a chance to get to it.
Well, we'll talk about it briefly. Push dropped a new song called "Hear Me Clearly." Premium Coke Raps, you know what to expect. Left my elbow in the pot, a la Vince Carter.
Hey,
you know, like yeah. Just go. It's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds or some shit like that. It's worth your time.
But you know what's like the line before that is hard. He says spent 6 just to make the roof Harry Potter. Kilogram Kickstarter, push a brick harder, left my elbow in the pot, a la Vince Carter. Woo. Just
go check that out, man. Go. I'm looking forward to this Push album. Hopefully the Coon doesn't have a ton of involvement, but I'm looking forward to this Push album.
But I mean, for some reason he brings the best out of the Coon. I mean, I don't mess with that man anymore. I don't mention his name, but
it's just I don't want.
Yeah, I
don't want to listen to anything that gives him like any monetary support. It's a
You're right. No,
I don't want him
making
money off anything that I listen to.
Yeah.
Speaking of Coke Raps, we've almost converted Ronnie to an Easy to Block Captain fan.
Yeah, man. That it's coming to the point where he's starting to be like undeniable, man. Like his energy and the way he delivers his lines, like there's no other battle rapper right now who like commands the room like he does. Like you're waiting for him to, drop his next line. You just waiting patiently. So yeah, he got to change the name though. He got to change the name before I fully convert. But yeah, man, it's becoming undeniable. Like this is like one hell of a run. Like I went back and watched like his old stuff up until now. I was like, yeah, like each battle he's like he's actually getting hungrier. Like he's head hunting. Like he wants the top niggas to go after. So yeah, he's legit. Gotta change the name though.
No man.
It's gutter.
Nah.
Hey, it's a lesson in every bar.
Hey, but I will say that nigga Verb showed the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
Like you can I've seen a lot of people online saying that Verb could have took it 2-1. I don't agree with that. I gave Verb the first. I gave Easy the second and third because Verb's rounds were too short and Easy was giving me the quantity and the quality.
Right.
So
this is probably the closest battle that Easy has had since he started on this run. Well, nah, Chess was Chess could have went either way. Like, actually, it's funny. Like, if you go on, because one of the, not that I'm telling you to get the app, but one of the reasons I like using the app is to actually keep score. Particularly if it's a battle I saw on Caffeine versus when it comes out, like just to make sure, to keep myself honest a little bit. And it's funny, like if you go to the Easy and Chess battle, Chess is winning the votes. I mean, Easy's winning like the votes of who people think won, but Chess has more reactions. And it's like not close. And it just kind of goes like Chess probably rap better, but Easy, just the way he commanded the room, it was like, nah, this is not. Like, yeah, he's yeah. I'm interested to see who's going next. Um, but yeah, he's on a run right now. I hope uh, the, the the pitfalls of the rest of the Brotherhood don't rub off on him.
Yeah,
Yeah, them.
because because I don't know why I didn't realize that he ran with them other niggas. I was like, all right.
He got recruited after the chess battle. They
Okay.
recruited him over there, but which I'll say since Chess has been over there, that nigga Surf's pen is all of a sudden just became immaculate. Now you have fucking Easy over there too, and this pen is just
I went back and watched the twerking surf battle, and there's a couple bars in there where you like that's easy. Like you could just tell by the delivery, like the way it came. It's like Surf tweaked it, but not enough to where you couldn't see like Easy's fingerprints on it. And Chess, yeah, definitely. Chess definitely is.
I think it's because Chess punches more like Surf would punch, but not like back to back. Now Surf is like punching damn near every other or damn near every bar. He's like fucking like set up punch. And old Surf wasn't rapping like that. Old Surf was like with scheme like more than he fucking punched. And now this nigga's and now this nigga's punching damn near every fucking bar. Which I like how Verb was talking to Easy about that. Like nigga, you're rising, you shooting up. Why would you go sit underneath somebody? Like you limit yourself. Like cause Surf ain't gonna let you be bigger than him.
At all. I think at some point Easy and Surf gonna end up battling. I don't think they'll fall out, but I think they're gonna end up battling, and Easy gonna do it. Because I mean, the run he's on is that like there really isn't anyone in his class he needs to battle. Not that he won't battle any of them, but I don't think there's anyone that like commands he needs to battle him. Like everyone that he's gunning after is like old school smack the URL.
The only person maybe Real Sick, because Real Sick is like they're both peaking at the wrong time. The only thing with Real Sick is the second half of his 2021 was bad. Like he made Danny quit, and then you can argue he lost his next 3 battles. Like I think he had Pat Stay, DNA, and somebody you could argue he lost like those 3 battles in a row.
Speaking of, man,
hey, man,
yeah, you're not gonna like it, Fee, but I gotta say,
Hollow, hey, Hollow the dime, bro.
Hang it up.
I done bought merch from you. I done supported you. Nah. This nigga DNA retweeted my hate to this nigga. He retweeted this nigga searched his name, found me hating, and retweeted it. And this how you thank me, bro? Nah, Even though on the rewatch, a lot of people are saying on cam because people just hate DNA. On first watch, I gave Hollow a round because Hollow's material was better, but like that stopping and the psych I lied, that shit is cringy. I don't like it. Like if you don't have enough material, I understand that. Just end the round, bro. But man, you can't lose no fucking DNA. Now DNA calling out Loaded Lux, bro. It's all your fault, Hollow. And I hope you did it so Lux can pack this nigga up, bro.
And here's the wild part, because like I said, I tuned in specifically to see Mr. Reload the Scope get out of here, but that didn't happen. But here's the thing, like you can say like Hollow's like second was cool, but I think Hollow got still like that was clearly his best round, but he got 30, man, by DNA. So just hang it up, young fella. Just go sell your t-shirts. Go talk about Bitcoin or whatever. Like, but just go away.
Come back outside on the next Double Impact with Loaded and do another Loaded Hollows, because he was asking on Twitter who could potentially beat Loaded Hollows and like do that. But
I honestly say Hollow lost, but if you like the substance of his material, like to me was better than the sub. Like that gambling and casino scheme that he had, that shit was fire. It just wasn't enough of that. Like we need more. And honestly, every grudge match Hollow has had, Hollow has lost. Like he lost to Mav, he lost to John. This nigga done lost to DNA. Like every time it's a grudge match, this nigga just don't show up for whatever reason. I don't know what it is about this nigga, but if that nigga got beef with you, he lost to Mav Hoffa too. And Mav,
Which
Mav
would be
is
damn near
terrible.
impossible. Because Math is one of the worst battle rappers I've ever heard. Like, that nigga is sorry.
Like I
Yeah,
hate
that
Mav
nigga's
Hoffa,
terrible,
but
man.
like this nigga John put this nigga Hollow through a mirror, and then you look just losing, man. Like you're getting packed up by everybody, man.
Yeah. And if you've never seen the John Hollow battle, like, the only thing that Hollow did was he would hold up a sign that said he stole that. Like, that was his best, like, ammo was whatever John would flip something, he stole that. Like, and that's it. It's like, we know John does that, so.
Yeah, that's your nigga though.
Did y'all watch the Queens Get the Money, the Chrome 23, the Remy card?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about that.
Nah, I heard Prestavia packed Yoshi up.
She won, but I don't think it was the battle rappers were in the building, but like Yoshi was basically by herself, and then you have all of Gun Titles and fucking Midnight Madness behind Prestavia. So the optics, like whenever Prestavia says something, it's just getting gas to the 10th power because Yoshi is standing by herself. And then Prestavia's from Brooklyn. The event is in New York. So and Yoshi's a West Coast battle rapper. Like Yoshi has a nice pen. She has to work on her delivery a little bit. Prestavia raps like a fucking nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. She raps like a nigga.
Ain't she a Christian?
Yeah, but she had a bar in there that said the bar was crazy about all the battles is already up on YouTube, by the way. So you could go watch it. Prestavia did win. Who else was on there? Couture and Hustle. Hey, Katie, shut my door. Couture won. Hustle was doing some corny shit. Official and Casey. Official 30 Casey. Like Official did her bad. It was one more. Oh, 40 bars and QB the Black Diamond. That's the most disrespectful female battle I ever seen. 40 bars said something about your brother dead. I'll bring that nigga back and kill him again or something along those lines. Like, and she was in that leopard looking. Oh man, the leopard suit just looking. But yeah, bro. Now, the event was trash. They had 4 battles. That event was 7 hours.
What?
Remy Ma, it was like an award show. She's doing wardrobe changes in between battles. You have people, the commentators they had talking, they was getting drunk, and then they just started babbling. You have people coming up there who know nothing about battle rap. Like they was talking about like Champion, like Jay Black shit, and the girl was like, "What's Champion? Who's the champion?" Like, hey man, get this girl out of our community, girl. She don't know what's going on, man. She can't be here, man.
Hey Ronnie, that remind me of that time we went and take that Club Monster show. But that shit was taking way longer.
Oh yeah,
because the host kept getting up there.
Yeah,
and like nigga, shut the fuck up and bring the next person up, bro. We 30 minutes past set time, and the next person ain't even came up, man. Sit your ass down. Nobody come here to see you, nigga.
Yeah, for like one battle, Remy was like, "Oh, I gotta go put my Timbs on for this one." Nah, nigga, we waited 45 minutes between battles. No, come on, get this shit moving, man.
Yeah, nah, man.
And then RBE had a card too. Jay Mills was battling Big K. I don't think the battles dropped on YouTube yet because I wasn't paying. I couldn't pay it when Smack giving me free. RBE, I love your league, bro, but I'm not paying when fucking Smack is giving me the free at the same time. But Big K and Jay Mills battled. And apparently Big K packed that nigga Jay Mills up with a 30-piece. Reed Dollars
doesn't shock me.
Reed Dollars and Ill Will battle. Everybody said Reed first 2 rounds was very nice, like vintage Reed. And they was like Reed might have beat Ill Will. So I definitely need to check that out. It was somebody else. It was a bunch of other no-name niggas battling. But yeah, that Remy Ma shit, I don't think I'm watching another event. I'll just wait till the battles drop because like 7 hours for 4 battles that's absurd, man.
That's egregious. That's a whole shit. There's a card tomorrow on Caffeine. I probably won't watch that shit. It's a 2-day card, a bunch of nobodies. But the any given Sunday, Chess versus Calico. I don't know when the card for this is, but it's Chess versus Calico.
That's March 27th. It's gonna be in Atlanta. If I'm off that weekend, I might try to go.
Chess versus Calico, Clips and Lou Castro, which was supposed to be on the other card but wasn't, and then
Danny Myers.
Av versus Danny DeMyers, as Smack loves to call him. How you gonna put a love between the nigga first and last name?
Danny DeMyers.
Yes, it's Danny DeMyers.
Hey, go in there and try to finish and be quiet.
Nigga, what? This ain't Meg the Stallion, nigga. We putting this nigga Danny Myers, nigga.
Hey, when that nigga come out THEE, Danny D. Myers.
But yeah, that card should be interesting. I'm sure we'll get a couple other.
Kater, shut my door, bro.
But yeah, I'm interested to see Chess and Calico.
No,
I'm interested in Av and Danny. I don't really care to see Clips versus Castro. I hope Clips pack that nigga up because Lou Castro's trash. But
hey yo, big dog.
Hey yo, big dog.
That's like the worst slogan ever, bro.
Shoulder checking niggas for, man.
Hey yo, and then any nigga that got the side fade with the braids on top, hey man, grow up.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Cody Martin. They still ain't put all the fucking band battles up, and band happened a month ago.
Bro, why they put that fucking? They dropped that New Jersey twerk and that
and then edited it.
Real name Brandon. Bro, that battle 11 minutes long. Like, why did y'all drop this, bro? That nigga, that battle should at least be 20 minutes because that nigga twerk was crying for about 15, bro.
He choked for 10 minutes.
That nigga was on stage crying and everything.
That nigga real name Brandon smoked that.
But nobody, it sucks for real name Brandon because you pack this nigga up, but nobody's talking about it because you choke so fucking bad that all anybody cares about is New Jersey twerk choking, and then people making excuses for this nigga like, oh man, he got in that car accident and hit his head. You think he has memory problems? Nigga, the problem is he been in here on Spaces for 12 hours a day with you niggas and he not remembering his raps, bro. That's the fucking problem.
Yep.
Fucking
So yeah,
weirdos.
I think I had something else. But yeah, if you want to check some new niggas out tomorrow and Sunday, feel free. The only person I want to see rap on that card is Sheed Happens, and I'm not sitting through a bunch of bums to watch Sheed Happens. I'll catch it when it
And now if Kid Slade on there, I'll check Kid Slade out. That nigga Kid Slade nice.
Yeah, Kid Chaos is too. I was watching that battle with B Dot. I had that as 12-11 in favor of B Dot, which is razor thin because B Dot showed up. What else we got? I didn't even have time to think about Would You Rather with all the shit I had going on.
Yeah, for you had one, right? You said you were ready to get a physical again.
I was too busy getting physical at work, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I had one involving fighting a goose every Monday before work. I'm
taking the other option. Like, I don't even know what the other option is, but like, I gotta take it because bro, like you know, I'm in Colorado now, so the Canadian geese are right here, and they every morning they just stand in front of like the staff door and they just look at you like yeah, like what you gonna do? I'm like shit. I guess I will walk all the way around then since you won't move because
they be right there.
They be ready for action.
Chick I follow on Twitter. She said a goose attacked her truck.
Yeah,
like while she in it, like the goose flew, like was flying. Like I was like, you must have been driving there. They nest or something because them motherfuckers is.
Nah, man, geese don't care, man, not at all.
At fucking all, like that's fucking disgusting. We had eight receivers at the NFL draft run a sub 4.4.
Yeah, somebody gonna get lied to because I can tell you now that Garrett Wilson is like the better receiver, but watch Chris Olave go. And not saying Chris Olave is bad, but like people put too much stock into the 40, so there are going to be a lot of receivers.
In the official times, I think Garrett Wilson is just a tick faster than Olave.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
I think
because
official, like Wilson was like 4.37 and Olave was like 4.38 or 4.39.
Okay.
It was the unofficial times that had people Like, cause they what they have Olave at, like a 4.26 or a 4.28?
Yeah, which
Yeah,
which shocked me. I was like, shit.
Yeah, nah. The official the official times came back. Let me see if it's still up. The official times came back in, and it actually had Wilson as faster than Olave.
Okay, that makes me feel better because it's gonna be a lot of receivers going in places they don't need to go because of these
I mean,
speeds.
listen, Al Davis somewhere in his casket scratching the claw to get out to draft one of these niggas. Y'all remember when that nigga drafted Darius Hayward Bay in the first round?
Bruh,
Just because that nigga ran a 4.3?
but was terrible.
Like, why would you do that? Did ESPN already take this shit down? But anyways,
See,
yeah.
it's a conspiracy.
You muted, Chaz. Chaz, you muted.
No, I think he.
He must be on.
Yeah.
But yeah, Olave was Wilson is a tick faster than Olave, from what I saw. But yeah, a lot of fast dudes. Everybody talking about Kenny Pickett would have the smallest hands of any quarterback in the NFL currently.
Yeah, like I don't put much stock into like the hands conversation. I think it's stupid, but he has like abnormally small hands for a quarterback. Like I think he like measured in at what 8.5?
8.5 inches. Pause.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I remember people talking about like Teddy Bridgewater like having like 9-inch hands, but he wore the gloves. But yeah, this man has 8.5-inch hands, man. So, like, I let me say this too. There's not a single quarterback in this draft I would take in the first round. The one I would take the first quarterback off the board, and I feel like he's a second rounder, is Malik Willis. I feel like he should be the first off the board. But nah, Kenny Pickett's about to lose somebody.
Oh no! I think Willis is gonna be first off the board just off that deep ball that he threw.
Yeah.
I hope Pickett lie to the Steelers. They need them. They need them kind of lives, bro. And none of you veteran Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Jimmy Garoppolo. Don't none of you niggas go to Pittsburgh, bro. None of you. You want a new team? Come to the Orange, bro.
But here's the thing though. They saying damn, I forgot the damn coach. I can't believe I forgot this nigga name, the coach of the Steelers. But they say he really likes, Mike Tomlin. Yeah, they say he really likes Malik Willis. So, and the Broncos ain't drafting no black quarterback. In the top 10. So
I think the Panthers are gonna jump out the window and do it because Tepper is so thirsty for a quarterback. Like, he's going to keep on compounding the mistake he made by trading for Darnold and giving him that option and not drafting Fields. I think he's going to take Willis when they need to take a fucking tackle. But I think that deep ball that Willis threw is going to get somebody to take it.
Yeah.
I see it coming. I think Ritter might end up in the first. Ritter might end up in the first round with somebody just off the strength of the fact that he ran in the 4.4.
Yeah, but like, let me. So I guess
if he was black, he definitely would.
Wait, Desmond Ritter? I'm sorry, Desmond. What?
Ain't he mixed?
Yeah, I thought he was like mixed.
He wanted them. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he light eyes, bro.
Yeah.
Oh damn. He on that Trade the Barge program.
Yeah, I mean he just looked like the nigga from New York Undercover, but he mixed. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he do look like the nigga from New York Undercover, like that ass.
Man, that nigga been in college like forever. I swear
that nigga about 37. Yeah.
Another Chris Winkie.
Nigga, I was just about to say that nigga swear he Chris Winkie.
Hey, 4.4 speed. Somebody will take him and figure out how to use him.
Nah, because you see what Chicago doing with Justin Fields. Nothing.
Well, I mean, it's Chicago, though. When's the last time they had a good quarterback?
Fair.
Probably Jake Cuddy when Brandon Marshall was there.
Yeah.
And like the last quarterback to get them to the Super Bowl was Rex Gross.
Rex Grossman.
Was Grossman? Like,
yeah.
I'm trying to think who. Well, I don't know. 4.4 speed. I wouldn't take you
He
in the
gonna
first.
his problem is he gonna be getting shit deflected because that was happening all versus Alabama, wasn't it?
Mhm.
When they deflecting the fuck out of his passes, like
Mhm.
that's gonna be his problem. He's gonna need a real creative coach, or they might just use him like the Eagles use Jalen Hurts.
You talking about Desmond Ritter? Like the wild thing is, I think this nigga like 6'4" though.
I think he's only like 6 foot. I think he
Oh,
might
for
just
real?
have a low arm angle.
Yeah, I think he got like a really awkward.
Oh yeah, he
angle,
is
like,
6'4".
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Bro,
That makes it worse.
You 6'4" and run a 4.4, bro. You can't get right.
Like that should be like off top, like first round pick just off of that.
But nah, there's no single quarterback I would like. If you needed a quarterback last year
Should've
was
got
your
one
year,
last year.
or just wait until next year because you have I mean the top two are going to be C.J. Stroud and Bryce, but there are like a few more coming out. But yeah, if you want a quarterback, this
It'll
is
be a
not your
surprise.
year.
Yeah, there'll be a surprise somewhere. Somebody somewhere will end up being a surprise for some team that'll come from out of nowhere. But yeah, nah, this might be like the year that Goff and Wentz went 1-2.
Yeah,
Like to where it's gonna be some dude in the fourth round like Dak Prescott was, who ends up being the best QB in this class, and everybody else is just gonna be dirt, middling.
Oh, y'all see the Cowboys cut Amari Cooper?
Oh, it's official.
I thought it
Well,
was-
not that official, but they talk about they planning to.
Oh,
release
yeah.
him, which I thought was pretty wild.
I mean, if that nigga scheduled to make 22 million, and you 20 million over the cap,
I mean, Zeke's scheduled to make how much though? Just
but
just
Zeke
to eat
money,
rib tips.
They can't. They was. I think Skip Bayless was tweeting earlier that they couldn't get rid of Zeke contract till next year. So he gonna,
Yeah. His out is next year, I believe.
yeah. So he gonna be around for one more year. I think it's going. I think the Cowboys are gonna stink next year without Amari.
Oh yeah,
because
absolutely.
even if Amari is not as good as CD, at least you have to be honest guarding CD Lamb, and with Michael Gallup being hurt, like you're not dependent on fucking Noah Brown like as your third or Cedric Wilson. Like that's gonna be your number 2 receiver, Cedric Wilson. Like, hey, good luck. And then with Zeke not being able to run, nigga, I'm putting 8 niggas in the box and I'm shading the safety over top of CD. So fucking Cedric Wilson gonna have to cook me.
but here's the wild part. Here's the because with the Cowboys, it's always about the money over like the X's and O's. The Cowboys actually have a really good running back on their roster, Tony Pollard. Like he will be starting like on like 10 other teams, but he's just behind Zeke right now.
Oh no, Pollard the truth. But I think by the time he get his chance,
Yeah, it's gonna be with another team probably. Shit.
or he not gonna be as explosive as he is now. Like he gonna lose a little because every year in the NFL, like going through the grind and all that shit, you losing a little bit of that juice.
Yeah.
Hey, as I've said before, I'm not a GM, so this is easy for me to say. But nigga, if you ain't won a Super Bowl by year 4, nigga, I would be drafting a quarterback every time. And
Yeah.
once you pay a quarterback, you financially. What baffles me that Russell Wilson and the Seahawks are gonna keep on trying again.
The same with people saying that Aaron Rodgers. Like, if I'm Aaron Rodgers, nigga, I'm leaving, bro. I done seen what Green Bay can give me. Nothing, bro. They don't.
I think at this point, he just want to be wanted. Like all the shit that he's going through, the breakup, the COVID shit, being a quote unquote pariah. I think right now Aaron Rodgers just wants to feel wanted, and if Green Bay makes him feel wanted, then he'll end up staying there. And years later, he'll be like, "Yeah, I should have left. I should have went to." Yeah, it's.
Bro, if I was Aaron Rodgers, I would go to. I would try to go to Minnesota.
They ain't finna trade him there. They gonna do him. They
Yeah.
gonna do him like Favre.
Oh, I forgot he got to get traded.
They gonna do him like because Favre was like, "Yeah, I want to go to Minnesota." Oh, word.
Okay.
Going to the Jets.
Yeah, you gotta make your pit stop first.
Like Denver is obviously the best choice because they have the best roster. However, do I really want to go through the grind of going through Mahomes, fucking Herbert, and Derek Carr? Like, do I really want to go through that fucking grind, bro?
Cause here's the thing too. Like I'm just gonna shit on Aaron Rodgers now. Like even though like I used to acknowledge him to be the GOAT, it seemed like he running from the grind too. So
Yeah.
yeah, so
I
that
mean, to
would
be
seem
fair,
like
we keep telling Dame he needs to run from the grind. So, and clearly, not being in the grind isn't benefiting Aaron Rodgers because.
Well, this the thing. If you go to the AFC is by far the tougher conference now than the NFC.
yeah.
Like QB wise, like now you got Burrow, Lamar, Mahomes, Josh Allen, fucking Derek Carr, Justin Herbert,
Herbert, who ain't even sniffing the playoff shit.
Ryan Tannehill, weak ass over there. If Mister Finger in the Booty get cleared, he's over there. Like
Keep that nigga out of Charlotte.
Matt Jones, like bro, it's like 8 or 9 solid niggas over there with solid rosters. Bro, it's gonna be hard for you to make the playoffs. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm trying to stay in the NFC. Like, hey, bro, y'all want to send me to Tampa or something? Like, let me go down there. Let me cook with them boys. Like,
He
Saints, like
running from the grind. He ain't going to Tampa because if he don't win, everybody gonna be like, "Well, Tom came down here and won."
Yeah.
yeah. Like, I honestly, hey, we'll take them to Cleveland. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, we'll go 13-3 and get put out in the first round. I don't mind, bro.
All right, so important question real quick. When is Baker's option? Like, are we
It's
approaching
this
that?
year. If we pick it up, we have to pick it up
Don't
this year.
don't I don't know who I need to call. Do not pick it up.
No, don't do it.
I'm not mad at them
Please
picking
don't
up.
do it.
I'm not mad at them picking up the 5th-year option. I'll be mad if he gets a contract extension. Like, why wouldn't we pick it up? What quarterback we gonna get?
Don't even pick it up.
Well, who
Don't
we
need
gonna get,
no.
bro? Like, at least
Somebody.
man, at least the man led us to the
Damn,
playoffs.
Irvis Gerbach. I don't know.
At least the man led us to the playoffs. Got him a playoff win. Like, he's done something.
Man,
Like,
go get Jimmy G bum ass.
Oh no, I will take Jimmy G, bro. You say whatever you want about that nigga. Jimmy G don't lose. We had a roster, like our roster is identical to San Francisco's. Like we got fucking two good running backs. We down a receiver because we ain't got Odell.
Yeah.
But if Jarvis stays, we have like young people like Peoples Jones. He flashed a little bit last year. If they use Schwartz
Elton
on
Baker.
Madden, Schwartz has 97 speed on Madden. I don't know what that translates to in real life, but that nigga fucking fast.
No,
Like,
he's fast as hell.
We have playmakers that we can get the ball. They just have to. We just need a guy who's going to get
Just need a
these niggas
quarterback.
the ball when you need it. And then our defense is fucking young and physical. Like, we just need a nigga to not come and fuck it up, especially with fucking Joe Burrow there. Although I don't think the Bengals is going to do what they did again unless they get this man an offensive line.
Yeah,
That's the
they
only way.
definitely need offensive line.
Yeah, and advancing as far as they did ain't doing no favors draft wise because
Yeah,
now you got
like they overachieved like hell, and now it's like, okay, what I will say this, like I was talking on timeline earlier, like I'm not putting on my fake GM hat. I'm not a person who would draft like an interior lineman like super early, but at the same time, Iowa's center like that, he's a big ass dude. Like, and I watched that Penn State game, and he was like just like a battering ram. So if he falls down to them,
so
because
you want your Gettleman.
I'm just saying, but no,
Gettleman, that interior
no,
lineman.
no, centers usually drop like late first round. So if he's still there, then yeah, that would be a good pickup for them.
Listen, they need to do whatever it takes to get that man a goddamn line.
Yeah,
Whatever. Because if he literally had half a second more, they're Super Bowl champions. Like,
yes,
but if they had drafted the lineman, the dude who would have been butt ass naked wouldn't have been there fucking Super Bowl butt ass naked.
exactly.
So
mean,
it's a catch-22 thing.
it's like you either got to do it now or you run the risk of what happened with Andrew Luck. Like the Colts got their line together like 2 years too late. Like Andrew Luck, like, bro, nigga, my spleen is lacerated, nigga. Like y'all are literally killing me over here because you're not drafting linemen.
I was about to say they got to keep in mind too that since Burrow is like a carryover from like the old transfer system. Like he's 25 already, and he'll be 26 next season. Don't waste this man's like get him some help by 27.
You know, it's
Yeah.
wild, and this is a complete non sequitur, but we like back in the day when we was rapping, when we wanted to like injure an internal organ, niggas always said the spleen because ain't nobody know what the fuck it did. Like I don't know why we started doing it, but like just as a group, like if we was injuring the niggas' internal organs, like bullets go.
Lacerated sprilly.
What were we thinking? Niggas hadn't taken anatomy yet. Niggas ain't know what the fuck. It seems important.
No, I'm laughing because there are like a lot of lacerated spleens in like rap verses, like across just for those, because they're like, okay, we want to cause bodily harm, but we don't want to hurt this person too much.
Yeah,
So
like
let's-
we don't want to fuck your liver up.
yeah, the spleen, yeah,
Go for your kidney, but spleen.
yeah, you can have the spleen removed and be all right. Yeah,
If you really want to fucking nigga up, the kidneys, bro.
yeah.
I guess it's more like niggas don't want to be, like insensitive to niggas with adrenal issues. I guess
Man,
like kidneys is adrenal, right? It's been like 15 years since
yes,
in anatomy course.
the adrenal glands are
Hey,
in there.
you don't want to be insensitive to niggas with adrenal issues, man. Maybe niggas remember all the strife Alonzo Mourning had to go through, and it's like, we don't want to cause nobody to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, random rap bars about internal organs and jerseys is like that's really legitimately some of the worst shit that ever happened to hip hop. I was just gonna say something else, and that the thought completely.
Oh no, what I was about to say about Burrow, and I don't know how he grew up. I'm assuming that he grew up with parents who probably had them a little bit of cash. So I don't know. I'm just saying, don't count on that privileged brother to just retire and then just bounce back and be a fucking announcer or something. You see this nigga on Amazon doing Thursday Night Football.
I mean, where that nigga grew up, I don't know that he came up with money. He might have had money compared to where he was.
I mean, that's an assumption. I'm just saying, for like Andrew Luck, like this nigga went to Stanford. This nigga said, you know what? I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm out of here. Like Ali Marpet from the Buccaneers, he just retired.
Yeah.
He's 28. Like, what was the linebacker from Luke Kuechly? Like,
Well, I mean,
Well,
Kuechly kind of had
he-
it's
yeah.
Patrick Willis you thinking of who stepped out like way early.
well, no, it was another Caucasian linebacker that got up out of there pretty
For the-
quickly. Like,
was he played for the Niners?
he did play for the Niners, I think.
Yeah, I know because they had Willis and then another one.
Because the Niners had like 3 good ass linebackers, and Willis left, and then another one. Then the young Caucasian fella left too. What I was trying to say is,
Chris Borland.
yeah, these young Caucasian fellas, they'll get up out of here, bro. They not about to like the niggas. We gonna stick it out because, bro, we 9 times out of 10, if you made it to the NFL, you probably came from some rough beginnings, and you're not trying to go back. But if you got that privilege, you're not
Go
really
back.
worried about that.
Like go back All Stars.
Yeah, but shout out to that bum ass Carson Wentz who gonna play till he 45 chasing the ring. I'm glad that like I said, shout out to Thanos. They called me a madman. Like I was calling it the first time I saw him. I was like, this nigga is not good. And now the Colts already want to get rid of him. So yeah, like I said, like I saw it.
People
I mean,
always
hey,
people,
listen,
people,
you saw it with Carson Wentz. I saw it with Devontae Graham.
nah,
Yeah.
people all have like the one when he was having that MVP season, like the shit was fluky, bro. Like the analytics say that it was not a good season. He holds the ball entirely too long, looking for the big play, and that's the worst thing a quarterback can do because you either get sacked or you're turning the ball over.
Like this man Doug Peterson, like well, somebody leaked that this man Doug Peterson would call the play, and then Wentz would be like, "Nah, I don't want to run that play," and then he'll down launch the ball into like triple coverage or something.
I believe
Well,
it.
And now y'all
Hey,
got
Cleveland.
who they say is going to be the starter next year, which is the right move. Don't replace a quarterback that just made the playoffs with this crop of quarterbacks.
So yeah, here's the thing from what I pick up from that. So obviously, like the new coach Nick Sirianni like really likes Jalen. Howie, he wants to be the smartest person in the room, so he's clearly trying to get a quarterback. So I wouldn't be shocked if like just like they did with Wentz, like he drafts a quarterback because Eagles have 3 first-round draft picks. So I wouldn't be surprised if like he like trades back and like grabs a quarterback in like the 2nd round or something. But either way, like Jalen should be the starter this year, but he's gonna have some pressure on him.
Hey man, it's hard being a black quarterback.
Yeah, that leash ain't long.
It's not, and he deserves some time to grow, but at the same time, the brother kind of trash at throwing that rock, man.
So all right. So let me be real. Like I'm not even going like be like a homer here. I'm gonna be real. Like because Jalen's issue, like, and it was his issue in college. He actually has a good arm, but what he does is that he doesn't throw a receiver open. He waits until they're open to throw the ball. You could get away with that in college. In the NFL, by the time you see a receiver open, somebody's going to close down on them.
It's too late.
And it's too late. So if he can fix his timing, which is kind of a big ask at this point of his career, but if he could fix his timing, he'll be straight. Because like the most frustrating thing about him, like I saw him like throw a pass to like Devontae, like it was like a perfect spiral, like right to the sideline. Devontae caught it, like it was like a 20-yard catch, like first down. But then like he throws like off his back foot, like because he's about to get tackled, and it's like a duck. So I mean, I will say this, like I think he's proven that he's like an NFL quarterback, like at the very like basic level. So I'm not going to, because I've seen like Nathan Peterman, like I've seen niggas who don't belong in the league at all. But if you want him to be your quarterback, I feel like, surround him with weapons, do the short intermediate pass game, make it easy on him. But that's not going to work. They want another franchise quarterback.
Fee, you taking would you take Mariota over Baker at this point?
No. No. I didn't even think Mariota was that great in college. So, and not to say that Baker was great, but when Baker is healthy, Baker is an average quarterback. I think Mariota is below average. So, like, I don't think Derek Carr is that great, and you can't get the job from him. So,
yeah, I actually have a claim that I actually have no evidence to back this claim, but like, well I do kind of. It's just like hearing them talk about it. I feel like a lot of the Polynesian quarterbacks experience burnout because of their path to the NFL. Like you hear, because like there was that wild clip about Tua talking about his dad. Like Tua said, like his dad would beat him, like if he threw interceptions. Like for every interception he threw, he would get a beating. And by the way, Tua is also right-handed, but his dad was like, nah, there's plenty of right-handed quarterbacks. Plus, what if a team, has a good right tackle, not left tackle, throw your left hand. So Tua throws southpaw. Same with Mariota. I think he kind of like lost the desire for the game because he was like talking about like being burned out. So yeah, they be pushing those Polynesian boys, and it's wild because like hearing like them talk about like just being in high school and like the path they took to the NFL is almost like, damn, do they even enjoy football?
Damn. Like what was the dude? What was it? Brennan from Hawaii? Like I want to say his name was Brennan. He was like one of the first. Yeah.
Well, he wasn't Polynesian though.
No, it was a Polynesian cat like in the 90s who from Hawaii.
You talking about?
Nice.
You probably talking about is either Marcus Tuiasosopo or Timmy Chang. You probably talking about Timmy Chang.
Yeah, Timmy Chang just was named the head coach, but he ain't even have a chance in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say before you said that, man. Shouts to Marcus Tuiasosopo, man.
Yeah.
Shouts to him, man. I used to see him on the Raiders It was a Madden game, and I think it was like after Rich Gannon left. Nigga, I always used to create a quarterback, put that nigga on the Raiders. Like, yeah, I'm taking this
Bro,
job.
I used to run that back when they had that triple option playbook. I used to put in Marcus Tuiasosopo, do niggas dirty.
Yeah, shouts to Tuiasosopo, man. That's a lot of vowels for a last name.
Yeah.
But man, like shit, if I can get me a Polynesian quarterback, I'll probably have one because Tua's brother came down to fucking Alabaster. Them niggas got a new stadium with that nigga coming down there.
Yeah, but
yeah.
but he ain't been good in Maryland.
Oh no, that nigga been buns down there. Did he not get offered at Alabama? Like I'm genuine.
No, he
curious.
but he left.
No.
He left. Actually left.
Yeah, and it's wild because his like and salute his family, but his family finessed the hell out of Alabama. Like it was actually amazing to see. Like so, shout out to them for getting something out the deal.
Yeah, because didn't they move from Hawaii to
Alabama, and then Tua was about to Tua and Talia was about to transfer to like USC if he didn't end up being the starter. So I guess they're like, damn, we got to start him now. So
Damn, that's kinda
I
crazy.
mean, come on, Nick should have been like, you gonna go play for Clay Helton?
I mean,
Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna ruin your career?
Man, 'cause
No one's gonna play for Clay Helton.
it was like rumors of like Nick getting his dad a job out here. Like
bruh,
getting
the
out,
church,
like,
the Church of the Highlands had Tua's pops in the press box Tua's opening game as a rookie. Like they had the whole Tagovailoa family in a press box for that game. So yeah, they were well taken care of like when they were in Alabaster.
yeah, they did all that to go to Maryland, bro.
Yeah.
That's a basketball school, bro.
I mean, to be fair, like the offense coordinator who recruited him was going. He wasn't never going to see the field at Alabama. He was just there to kick it with his brother for a year. It's probably more his speed because
Yeah.
nigga Maryland dirt since they came to the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Also, shouts to Josh Gaddis, man. Way to take a stand on Michigan's punk ass, cheap ass athletic department. Like soon as he heard Jim was coming back, he like, oh, I ain't gonna raise no more. Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, and Michigan's loss is Miami's game because if like when we get done here, Google Miami's coaching staff. Like Cristobal got hell of a staff. They gonna be nice. So and Josh Gaddis I feel like the theory is gonna ring true. Like I think we're gonna see that Jim was making this man do some nutty shit, and now that he has the keys to the car and Cristobal gonna tell him, hey, just do whatever. Like I feel like we're gonna see like a very potent offense.
And Jim about to lose another uber athletic 5-star quarterback recruit because he wants to start bum ass fucking I don't even know that fucking dude's name. Whoever number 12 is for Michigan, Mick something.
Because he doesn't start the good one, which is
McCarthy.
McCarthy is the good one. McNamara is the bad one. But he for some reason he puts in McNamara like why are you doing this? Like just let McCarthy play.
The same thing with Shea Patterson and McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Like Gaddis finally got through to him as like start Milton, and that was a fucking disaster. Now he's like, nope. Bums from here on out. Yeah, man. Shouts to Josh Gaddis, man. I hope he is very successful down there at I was hoping he would leave to maybe promote Gaddis head coach. But
like what's funny about that Michigan situation though, and I'll say this quick before we close off. Like it was a tweet from a while back, and it was like some chick was like, just imagine your man going on a trip with the fellas and everybody trying to cheat, but he can't pull no hose. Like just imagine how that would make you feel. Like that's how it is. That's how it is with Jim Harbaugh in Michigan.
That nigga interviewed on National Signing Day and couldn't get the job.
He was openly flirting with NFL teams, and they were like, "Nah, we good, man. You could go back." And then he was like, "Happy to be at Michigan."
They put a clause. They put a clause in that man's contract that said if he do this shit again, they could fire him for cause.
No, The worst part about that shit with this nigga Jim Harbaugh is like after he got rejected, he's like, "Hey, I'm happy to be here." So after you didn't get no hoes, you're like, "Hey, I love my wife. I
really love my
I love my
wife.
wife so much, man. I just, I was trying to see what was out there. Wasn't nothing for me, but my wife, she's for me. Like, bruh.
I mean, I will say to his credit, apparently all the recruits were aware that he might be leaving. Like, he told all the recruits, like, "Hey, just so y'all know, I want to win a Super Bowl. It's my goal. If a chance comes, I will leave." But apparently, most of them were staying for like Gaddis and McDonald, and now both of them niggas are gone. So they probably like,
Yeah.
So our cool ass uncles just left, and we left with this bum ass nigga. It's like you go visit your dad because your cool cousins is there, and then you just got to kick it with your dad. You like, I don't want to Josh and them here to kick it, man. I ain't like, yeah. Come on, man. Josh and Mike gonna be here. It's gonna be a fun time. You get up there. Oh yeah, they had to go back home early. Man, I don't want to be here with you.
Now you sitting on the couch with your pops watching Gunsmoke. Yes, this is a very lived-in experience. Yes, as you can tell.
Thankfully, we ain't really have to deal with that because whenever we kicked it with our dad, we kind of just did whatever the fuck we wanted.
Yeah.
Plus, when you have like younger parents, like our parent, like my dad is like 18 years older than me, so is my mom, so they had us pretty young. Like my dad still plays Xbox. Like I'll see this nigga on Snapchat, like talking shit to niggas on Madden, like yeah, just beat this bum ass nigga ass, like this is so. Like hip hop, like I'm very thankful that my parents were young because, like I can remember riding around listening to NWA like with my pops. Like I remember Express Yourself vividly. The nigga
Like
wore the song.
we didn't have the experience of like our mom waking up playing like oldies to like clean the crib. Like my mom was listening to Biggie. Like I vividly remember Life After Death because my mom was listening to that shit. Brandy Full Moon album because my mom was listening to that shit. Like the Monica Brandy verses, I remember all them records because my mom used to listen to them joints.
Like
Here We Live with Our Dad.
like Rough Riders Volume 1. Like that is what we're riding around listening to. So
the Year We Live with Our Dad. So I was talking to someone earlier about this white dude we knew. His mom hated him listening to Eminem. Nigga, we was listening to it. There was X 2001. Marshall Mathers LP, all unedited, like no issues. Because at that time, this was what 2000. Our dad was 33, so he's younger than we are right now.
Yeah,
so he was that nigga was listening to hip hop too, was rapping the shit right along with it. I don't have trauma when I hear Marvin Gaye and shit. Come on, I'm not having to wake up early and smell.
Yeah, I just appreciate it. Like,
nigga, we was like, oh shit, nigga, we walk in the crib. This nigga listening to Bad Boy. Yeah. What y'all young boys know about this? Nigga, you young. What are you talking?
Exactly. Like we know more about this than you.
Nigga, yeah, you need to listen to that Nas. That nigga spitting. Nigga, no, I don't.
That sounds like was the movie Don't Be a Menace where Shawn Wayans was like older than his dad.
Yeah.
In
that yeah.
Bro, like my dad, like when To Pimp a Butterfly came out, my dad called me like, "Hey, nigga, this the greatest album I ever heard. You need to listen to this shit right now. Like, stop what you're doing and listen to Pimp a Butterfly." And I'm like, all right, bro. And mind you, this nigga after whenever that came out, this nigga is 50 plus talking about this album.
2014. So he'd have been 47 that year.
Okay, but
yeah, still
this nigga 47, like deep in the fucking hip hop streets, bro.
That's why I won't. That's why I never listened to that Damian Marley and Nas album because that nigga kept asking me to listen to him. I'm like, nigga, I'm not.
Hey man, this the Relatives has some joints on them.
I'm sure it did.
It got a few cuts on there.
You know how, like I said before, I refuse to listen to Lupe because this nigga we grew up with came over saying Lupe was a breath of fresh air. I'm like, I'm not finna let you be the nigga that puts me on the Lupe. Joe had to play me some Lupe before I was willing to listen to Lupe. Anything if my dad, I don't talk to him, but if he were to call me and be like, if we were on speaking terms, he's like, hey, I'm not listening to it because I don't want you to put me on to nothing. And then and be glad you don't have younger parents because that nigga will get drunk and try to freestyle to you. Like that's not a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the memes of where nigga get drunk and he be hugging on your arm and fucking freestyling. Yeah, that's him. It's
and he rap like an '80s nigga. He ought to check me out now. That nigga, if he off the head, if you hear that nigga say check, like, oh god, here this nigga go with this KRS-One as freestyle right here.
Hey, and then to make it worse, like this nigga would on like Fridays and like Saturdays, especially in the summer, this man had a whole karaoke set up and would be outside loud as hell.
That nigga used to make me rap in front of people when I was 10. Like he would barbecue and like put on, like he had the maxi singles for like rap singles and would throw on the instrumental and like make me rap, like freestyle. I was battling the niggas this nigga recruited to the army. Like they would come home to visit. I'm like 11 years old battling these niggas in this nigga basement. That's not a lie. Like that. This is very real. This is.
No, I believe you.
Like, bro, half of the young pair, that shit is kind of funny. Like,
shit is an adventure.
Like my mom used to see some of my friends in the club sometimes. Like she was like, "Hey, that boy Tony who used to live in Bell Meadows with y'all. Why was his young ass in the club?" I'm like, first of all, he failed a couple times, so he really ain't as young as you think. That nigga damn near my age, but
that nigga was a grade by me and older than me.
Yeah, like so that he might be the right age to be in there, but that means you need to take your ass to the house if my friends are starting to be in the club with you.
Yeah, last thing before we go, I convinced my mom that we didn't need a curfew on the weekends because we always beat her home from the club. When I was 15 and he was 16.
Fair point.
I'm like, Mom, we beat you home all the time. And he can't get into any trouble because I look like I'm 12, so no one's going to let him do anything if I'm there. So we didn't have a curfew.
Fair point.
But anyways, we'll be back next week. On last week's episode is back, watching Severance on Apple TV. Y'all just recap the first 3 episodes, right?
Yeah. So we'll do, one episode a week going forward. But yeah, check that out if you haven't watched it yet. Really good show.
Yeah, I was tempted to get back Apple TV. Heck, I might get it back now. Whenever, at the end of the month. But
all right. All right, man.
What, man?
Man.
No, we ain't talking about you. We ain't gonna talk about you, Ronnie. I don't even want to hear that right now, my nigga. Shit you out there doing. I don't even want to hear it, my nigga. Twitch.tv/FeeBaby. Check out the Madden Chronicles, the Madden League. Rest in peace to Jermaine. We'll be back. I'm gonna get on my would you rather shit. I forgot to post a poll last week.
Slacking.
I had some big shit going on, man. I ain't slept this week. Been on my Genuine, so anxious.
I got money now.
Hey, relax, nigga. Relax, man. It's been an anxious week for your boy. But we gonna be back on our shit next week. KidsWearCrowns.com. Make sure you check us out. We'll be back next week, man. Same bat time, same bat channel. Shouts out to Joe, who's overseas doing his thing. I'm sure he'll be on whenever he can. But yeah, till next week. 1, 2. Go Charlotte FC.